Hey guys, welcome to PA Outdoors. We're out on our trap line here setting traps. We're going to be showing you how to set a dirt hole set.
Taking the trap bed here for a dirt hole set. Alright, we finished the trap bed here. We're ready to put in the trap and bait the hole.
Alright guys, so the type of traps we're using here is the Duke 550 Pro Series. We're using wolf fang anchors.
So we're here driving the earth anchor in the ground, and then we're going to set it.
The chain down into the hole we drove the earth anchor into. That keeps it just more stable so there's no chain hanging out around there. Alright guys, whenever you set your traps, you always got to bed them. What I mean by bedding them is shoving the dirt under the jaws and on top of these ears so there's no movement. You don't want any movement because if a coyote or fox steps on that, he feels movement, he's going to run away. Alright guys, this is an underall. I use these, you can use pan covers, whatever. You put it under the pan so no dirt gets under there so it still go off. You got to night latch your trap if it has the option to. Then you got to make sure it's bedded in there good, no movement.
Alright, so here we have our sifter and we're going to sift dry dirt over the trap.
You always want to use dry dirt or wax dirt because you don't want that to freeze. If it rains at all and you're only using dry dirt, you have to go reset it because if it freezes, especially here in PA, it freezes the ground a lot. You always got to make sure you don't want that to freeze, it won't go off. What I'm doing now, flattening out the dirt, is probably the best way to do it with your hand, but that's how I do it. Then something I'm going to try now, making the donut. There's your pan. I'm going to uncover the pan, push around it. All right, that looks good. Now this, I've pre-sifted this, so I don't really even need the sifter. A little bit more over it. If I was you guys, I'd use a brush or something. I don't have one. I think it's fine, but still always that chance you could get caught. All right, that looks good. Now we're gonna move on to baiting the hole.
Now we're gonna bait the hole. Make sure you always switch your gloves for bait. Keep your bait gloves and trap gloves separate. So we're just gonna take a little stick here. We got coyote bait number 2 from Fleming Traps. Just take a little bit, put it on the stick. That should be enough. Then just put it down in the hole.
I'll do a little bit more.
All right. Yeah. Then get a little more here.
That'll be good.
Just put it down in the hole. Make sure it goes all the way to the bottom. All right, this is sheep's wool. Adds a natural scent to it. Just rip a piece.
Individual.
Yeah, just individual. Yeah. Or just rip a piece off and just push it down in the hole there. It just adds a visual and a natural scent. Next, we're gonna, where's the pea at? Right here. Next, we're gonna take their, if I can get it. Come on now.
I'll get it.
I got it. There we go. All right. This is our
Red fox pea.
red fox pea. Yeah. Just got a little dropper here. Just get a little bit in there, and then just spray it all over the place. And just. And that, all right, now we've got our canine call lure from Fleming, and then we're just gonna take a little bit and just dump it down in the hole, just a little bit, not much.
That's enough.
And
this is a long call. Keeps them in.
long call.
Draws them in from a long way. Then the bait keeps them here for a while. They smell in layers.
Now we're just gonna cover this up so it looks more natural, because this, obviously, this is completely different than our surroundings here.
Yeah.
So we're just gonna take this dirt from when we dug up the trap and just sift it over top, just blend it in a little bit. And just make sure it's all covered up. Then all this extra stuff, just throw it out. Make it look like you weren't even here. And that's your trap. Your basic trap setup.
This is dirt hole set.